Superstar YouTuber Casey Neistat is good at a lot of things. Making videos, riding a skateboard, doing backflips, wearing sunglasses, being weightless, growing poofy hair, and getting upgrades to first class. Now, Casey has mentioned that he used to do triathlons for a few years back in the day.
Somewhere I decided that running wasn't enough and I started to really get into triathlons.
And as a fellow triathlete YouTuber, I wondered, is Casey Neistat also good at triathlons? Now, if you've watched any of Casey's videos, you know that he runs a lot, every day.
This is the West Side Highway. This is where I run almost every day.
What you might not know though, is that he used to be a pretty hardcore triathlete.
Here's my favorite picture of myself running a triathlon. Just look at that intensity.
So I got creepy on the old interweb and dug up some old Casey photos and triathlon results. And yes, he was a damn good triathlete. Here's 5 things that I figured out about Casey Neistat, the triathlete. Number 1, Casey is a triathlon minimalist, disregarding both UVA and UVB rays, going shirtless in most of his races from what I can tell for hours on end. Number 2, Casey wasn't just an Ironman snob, he also booted around in a lot of small local triathlons on the weekend.
Competed in 4 Ironman triathlons, probably 100 other triathlons and other road races. 5:38 a.m. on a Sunday. Today is race day. It is 6:06 a.m. on a Sunday and I am going to race in a triathlon.
So mad props to Casey for not being just an Ironman purist. Number 3, Casey was one of those people that got a little bit crazy right at the start, doing a normal distance race in his first triathlon, then doing a full Ironman distance just weeks later. Pure bonkers, dude. Number 4 is that Casey got damn fast in a real hurry. His fastest Ironman was just over 11 hours, being just minutes away from qualifying for the Ironman World Championship. And if you watch any of Casey's vlogs, you know that rest and recovery are probably not high on his priority list.
I think you can supplement sleep with exercise,
making that time way more impressive. The 5th and final thing that I dug up about Casey was that he was an okay swimmer. He was a pretty strong cyclist, which is crazy because it's hard to put in the time that you need to when you're living in a city like New York. And as expected, the guy runs a hell of a lot.
10.7 miles at a 7:18 pace, 4 miles at a 7:17 pace, 8.25 miles at a 7:05 pace, 8.5 miles at a 7:41 pace. That was 6.5 miles at a 7:15 pace, 10 miles at a 7:59 pace.
And he was a really good runner, like really good. So there you have it. That's everything that I could dig up about Casey Neistat, the triathlete. If you're a fan of Casey's YouTube channel as much as I am, and especially if you're a triathlete, this will hopefully answer some of the burning questions that you've got about Casey. If you like this video and you want to see more triathlon videos, I'm bookended by a couple of the other videos that I've done on the sides of me here. And if you really, really like the video, I'd certainly appreciate if you hit the subscribe button over there. Casey, hope to see you doing triathlons again sometime soon, and kill your next A race, everyone. And actually, hopefully Casey kills an A race. I'd like to see where he's at right now.